Welcome to the online classes of Untitled English Medium School. Our today's topic is the flowchart discussion of aerobic cycle and anaerobic cycle. The flowchart of aerobic cycle is known as the glycolysis cycle, and the flowchart of the anaerobic cycle is known as the fermentation cycle. Our first topic is the flowchart of aerobic cycle. So, what is aerobic respiration? We have already discussed that it is the breakdown of glucose into the carbon dioxide and ATP molecules. So we can see here on the board different modes of energy products are there, that is the lipids, carbohydrates and proteins. This lipids is converted into fatty acids, that is the simple substances of lipids. Carbohydrate is converted into glycolysis. Protein is converted into amino acids. These three of them makes a common product, that is the pyruvic acid. Means lipid takes the fatty acid route and it is converted to the pyruvic acid. Glucose or carbohydrate takes the glycolysis route to become pyruvic acid. Protein takes the amino acid route to become the pyruvic acid. This pyruvic acid is the common junction of the three routes. Okay. This pyruvic acid is now converted into the acetyl coenzyme A that enters into the Krebs cycle, and in the Krebs cycle the glucose is converted into the carbon dioxide plus water plus energy molecule, that is the ATP. And we have already discussed now what is ATP. ATP is adenosine triphosphate. The cells, when it requires energy, it converts the ATP into the ADP, adenosine diphosphate. This is the basic discussion of the aerobic cycle flowchart. Our second flowchart is the fermentation cycle. Fermentation cycle takes place at the single cell organism level, such as bacteria, some fungi such as yeast. So let us discuss the anaerobic cycle. Anaerobic cycle, the first item is glucose. The glucose is converted into pyruvic acid. By second wave of glycolysis, it is also converted into pyruvic acid, and by the third wave, it is also converted into the pyruvic acid. Let us discuss now the first wave. The pyruvic acid, due to fermentation, it is causing the alcohol production. This alcohol is produced with the help of yeast. Okay. Next one, the glycolysis, it is converted into pyruvic acid. This pyruvic acid, due to fermentation, creates different products like vinegar, vitamins, etc. These are created with the help of different microorganisms. A third route, that is the pyruvic acid, it is converted into the fermentation process by lactic acid. This lactic acid is produced at the level of erythrocyte cells and the muscle cells. So these are the basic discussion of the flowchart of aerobic cycle and anaerobic cycle. So kindly draw these flowcharts in the rough book and practice these flowcharts. It is very important for the board examination also. Thanks for watching.